Hello everyone, welcome back to another Move Monday. My name is Coach Travis, and today we're combining two powerhouse training techniques, planks and plyometrics. This workout is all about building a strong, stable core and improving your explosive strength to help enhance your overall fitness. Planks help create a solid foundation for every movement you do. So whether it's lifting, running, or just sitting or standing with better posture, they engage your core and your glutes, all while improving your balance and your muscular endurance. Plyometrics, on the other hand, are your go-to moves for power. They're fast, they're explosive, and they're great for boosting heart health, your coordination, and your overall fitness performance. Together, this combo is a dynamic duo. They'll leave you feeling strong and energized. All right, team, so let's get started with the warm-up. So we're going to go through 3 different movements for 20 seconds each for 2 rounds. Awesome. All right, so our first movement, I want you to start off nice and tall, and we're going to alternate, bringing our knees in towards our chest. We're going to hold it for like a breath, and then we're going to alternate it. All right, team, you ready? We're set, and let's go. So again, moving for 20 seconds, taking your time, driving those knees in towards your chest, hugging your knees just for like a second, and then we're going to switch it up. Deep inhales and exhales as we move. We got it. So again, just a little splash of balance, but you're feeling the stretch in the hips, the hamstrings, a little bit in the low back. And just stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So give yourself about 10 seconds to rest and recover, and then we're going to go right into our second movement. And our second movement is a jack and a press. So just getting you ready for those plyometric movements. All right, team, so you're ready, we're set, and let's go. So we're going to jack those feet out wide. We're going to reach towards the sky. You got it. Still moving for 20 seconds here, taking your time. And if you want to keep it low impact, just give me that side step. But we're landing nice and soft, just warming up that entire body. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Again, give yourself some time to rest, recover, maybe stretch it out. But then whenever you're ready, we're just going to open up our stance nice and wide, place your hands on your hips, and we're just going to shift our weight from right, pushing your hips back, bending that right knee, stay here for a breath, back to the middle, to the opposite side. So again, moving for about 20 seconds, stretching out that low back, activating those hips. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs. You got it. And again, you pick your own pace. Just continue to breathe as you move. If you want to get a little bit deeper into this stretch, reach towards the ground. But just stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Meet me back in the middle. Slowly roll it back up. Awesome. All right, team. So now I want you to repeat those 3 movements for one more round, 20 seconds each. All right, team, so now we're going to work through our first block of movements. So we're going to work through 4 different movements, about 20 seconds each, 15 seconds of recovery, transition time for 2 rounds. Awesome. All right, team, you ready for it? So our first movement is squat jump. So I want you to give yourself some room. We're going to open up our stance. We're going to push those hips back, and we're going to jump, landing nice and soft. All right, team, you ready for it? We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going to treat it like a true squat, come down, then we're going to add that jump. Again, we're landing nice and soft, working through that entire range of motion, deep inhales and exhales, and try to open up your stance here. Open up that stance nice and wide. Again, landing nice and soft. Perfect. And again, you pick your pace. You can speed it up if you like, or you can slow it down, just trying to get height. But again, it's all about landing nice and soft. We got it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, team. Definitely challenges your legs, gets that heart rate up. Feel free to grab a quick drink if you need it. We get a true 15 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds, whatever you're comfortable with. But whenever you're ready, we're going into that plank position. And this is called a spider plank. So whenever you're ready, meet me here. We're in this plank position. We're on our forearms. We're on our toes. And we're going to alternate, driving our knees towards those elbows. Really focusing on the obliques. All right, team, you ready? We're working for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, drive your knees in towards your elbows. Try to keep the body nice and straight and try to connect your breathing with your movement. So on each knee drive, I want you to breathe. We inhale, we exhale, you got it. And again, you move at your own pace. We're almost there, team. Keep going. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Drop to your knees. If you need a quick stretch, sit back on those heels. Maybe roll out those shoulders. Great job, team. Again, give yourself 15 to 20 seconds of rest and recovery. Grab a quick drink, and then whenever you're ready, we're on our feet. And our next movement is called lateral jumps. So you're going to use the length of your mat, and all we're going to do is jump from one side to the opposite side for 20 seconds. All right, team, you ready for it? I'll give you another 5 seconds to get ready. Give yourself some deep inhales and exhales. But again, we're in this ready stance, and we're going to hop across. You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's work. So again, 20 seconds, lateral hops. You can land 1 foot at a time. You got it. Stand nice and low. Perfect. But if you're looking for that extra challenge, you can double hop. You got it. Using your arms to get yourself up. But we're almost there, team. Do what works best for you. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Great job, team. Definitely challenging moves. Get your heart rate up. Always modify as needed and move at your own pace. Great job, everyone. 10 to 15 seconds of rest. Feel free to take a little bit longer if you need it, but we're going to transition to our side planks. So whenever you're ready, we're going to slowly transition to the ground. We're going to start on our left side. So we're on our left elbow. We're going to stack those legs. We're going to get the arms up, but you're totally welcome to keep one knee on the ground. We're going to hold for 20 seconds, team. You ready? We're going in 3, 2, 1, and let's hold. So it's all about lifting those hips up, extending that opposite arm up. 20 seconds here. We're challenging the core, your obliques. But again, it's totally fine to keep one knee on the ground for balance. You're still challenging the core. Just continue to breathe and hold. You got it, team. Stay strong. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. Great job, team. If you need a quick stretch, again, you can always sit back on those heels. You can always roll out those shoulders. And of course, we got to get the opposite side. So whenever you're ready, we're going to transition to that right forearm, that right elbow. I'm going to extend both legs, and we're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. So 20 seconds here. You want to make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Everything is stacked. Lift those hips up. Always keep the core engaged. We pull that belly button in, and then we keep breathing. Deep inhales and exhales. Modifications, drop that bottom knee. Keep the hips up. And we are here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Drop to your knees. Again, if you need a quick stretch, sit back on those heels, stretching out the lower back. Roll out those shoulders. Perfect. All right, team. So those are your 4 movements. We're going to roll through them one more time for one more round. 20 seconds each. Great job, everyone. All right, team, so now we're going to work through our second block of movements. So we're going to work through 4 different movements, about 20 seconds each for 2 rounds. I'm going to give you about 10 to 15 seconds of rest in between our sets. All right, team, so you ready for it? So let's start off with those straddle hops. So again, give yourself some room. We're going to start off with a narrow stance. We're going to jump out wide, and then I want you to push the hips back, bend the knees, and reach towards the ground, and then we're going to power back up. All right, you ready for it? We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going to jump out wide, reach towards the ground, then we're back up. You got it. These are called straddle hops. You're landing nice and soft, pushing those hips back, bending those knees, reaching towards the ground, and try to keep your chest up and your head up as you move. You got it. We deep inhale, we exhale, continue to breathe throughout this entire range of motion, and we're almost there, team. Stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Breathe it out. 10 to 15 seconds of rest. Feel free to take more time if you need it. And we're going to slowly transition to the ground. So now we're going to work through our Superman plank. And this is going to look like this. We're on our belly buttons. We're going to extend our arms. You're going to lift your chest. You're going to lift your legs, and we're going to hold for 20 seconds. All right, everyone, you ready? We're going to position up, and let's hold. So again, lift that chest off the ground. Lift those legs off the ground. Relax your head and neck. Just look down towards the ground, and then we breathe. So we're working through this plank, focusing on the low back, but keep the core tight. Continue to breathe. We got it, we got it. Stay strong. Stay here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Hands to the mat, knees down. And now I want you just to give yourself a quick stretch. Maybe open up the knees, sit back on those heels, extend the arms, and then continue to breathe. Just a quick stretch for that low back. Whenever you're ready, slowly roll it back up. And then we're going to transition back to our feet. But again, give yourself some time for rest, recover, grab a quick drink if you need it, take more time if you need it, because now we're working through our third movement, and it's burpees. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down, and then we're going to get back up. So if you want, you can jump down, belly button hits the ground, and then we're going to jump back up, and then one more jump at the top. So we have burpees, 20 seconds, modify as needed. You ready, team? We're going in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So we're going to find our way to the ground, jump those legs back, then we're going to jump back up. You got it. Whew. Taking your time with this movement here. Feel free to slowly walk it down, and then slowly walk it up, and then add that jump, or feel free to go for it. You move at your own pace. It's all about you challenging yourself, and we're almost there, team. Stay here for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Burpees. They're never easy, but great cardio, great plyometric exercise. Give yourself 10 to 15 seconds of rest and recovery, but feel free to take more time if you need it. Great job, everyone. Woo! And then we're going to finish up with our fourth movement. And it is a plank. So good old-fashioned plank. We're on our forearms. We're going to extend our legs. Again, we're going to move for 20 seconds. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. You're going to slowly transition back to the floor. You got your elbows, your forearms on the ground, and we're in that plank position. All right, team. Ready, set, and let's hold. So 20 seconds. Think about lifting those hips. Think about keeping that core engaged, pulling that belly button in, and then just continue to breathe. Give yourself some deep inhales and exhales. You got it. We're almost there. Challenging the core. So pull that belly button in. Continue to stay strong, team. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Drop to your knees. If you need a quick stretch, sit back on those heels. Maybe roll out those shoulders. That was great. All right, team. So you're going to repeat those 4 movements for one more round. Again, 20 seconds each. Give yourself about 10 to 15 seconds of rest in between those sets. Great job, everyone. All right, team. Now it's time to cool down and stretch. You guys did awesome today. That was definitely a challenging workout. Now it's time to reward yourself with a nice quality stretch. So our first movement is a forward fold. So what I want you to do is open up your stance, knees slightly bent. We're going to push the hips back. Allow your arms to reach towards the ground. I want you to relax your head and neck, chin to your chest, and then just breathe. Deep inhales and exhales. Feel free to move from ankle to ankle here, but we're going to feel the stretch in our lower back, our hamstrings, If you relax your head and neck, tuck your chin close to your chest, you're going to feel a nice little stretch in the back of your neck. We're going to hold this stretch for about 20 seconds, and then whenever you're ready, meet me back in the middle, and then we're going to slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Awesome. And then our next movement is a standing side body stretch. So we're going to start nice and tall. We're going to extend both arms to the sky. Your right hand's going to grab your left wrist, and we're going to drop both arms off to the right. But I want you to push your hips off to the left, to the opposite side. Again, we're going to tuck your chin just a little close to your body, to your chest, and you're going to feel the stretch in your hips, throughout your torso, your lats, and your shoulders. Again, holding each stretch for about 20 seconds, a couple deep inhales and exhales. You're going to meet me back in the middle, and then we're going to switch it up. So now our left hand's going to grab our right wrist. We're going to drop both arms off to the left. We're going to push those hips to the opposite side. So to my right, again, relax your head and neck, chin to your chest. Think about opening up your chest here, opening up your shoulders, just feeling that stretch in the hips throughout the torso and the shoulders. Hold here for a total of 20 seconds. And then whenever you're ready, meet me back in the middle. Drop those arms. Maybe give yourself some big shoulder shrugs. A couple going forward, and then a couple going backwards. Awesome. And then we're going to finish up with one more stretch, a stretch for the front of our legs, our quad stretch. So you're welcome to hold on to something for balance, but let's start off with that right leg. You're going to grab your right ankle with your right hand. Again, a little splash of balance here. Try to bring that heel towards your glutes. Feel free to stay here nice and tall, keeping that core tight, feeling that stretch in the front of your legs. Feel free to get a little bit deeper into this stretch. Again, it's totally fine to hold on to something for balance. 20 seconds. Couple deep inhales and exhales, and then return back to that neutral position. Great job, team. So we're going to do the same thing to the opposite side. So bring that left leg up, grab that left ankle with your left hand. We're nice and tall. You're going to feel the stretch in your hips, the front of your legs, those quads. A little splash of balance here. But if you need to get a little bit deeper into this stretch, just lean forward a little bit. Again, it's totally fine to hold on to something. Try to hold the stretch for about 20 seconds. Again, continue to breathe as you hold. And then whenever you're ready, return back to that neutral position. Awesome. Great job, team. If you need to get a little bit deeper into these stretches, repeat these 3 stretches for one more round. Again, 20 seconds each. Great job, everyone. All right, team, thank you for working out with me today. As always, check out our YouTube channel for more great wellness content. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all again next week for another Move Monday.
Join us for our next Well-Informed seminar titled Embracing Empathy at 11 a.m. on June 11th. We have our next Financial Friday discussion titled Myths About Retirement Plans on June 27th at 12 p.m. Join me for my next live workout session titled Arms and Abs on June 30th at 12 p.m.